Alright, got a new project lined up for today, but before I get started, got some viewer appreciation mails. Came from ABomb79, and let's check it out, see what we got before we head on to our project. Alright, here it is. And this is the Polar Pro mic for GoPro. Had a couple of people say on one of my videos that they couldn't hear me, so this is going to be a good help, I believe. Alright, got a little microphone cover there. Got the Polar Pro and an adapter for it to go onto the side of the GoPro. And got a couple little grommets here, not sure what those are for. And also looks like we have a lapel mic, so we'll get to use that eventually too. But let's see what this does whenever we hook it to the GoPro. Alright, here we go. Let's see how it sounds. Alright, so the Polar Pro's hooked up, and we're going to test it today. We're going to be going to a friend's house to work on his car, and the Polar Pro will be used on the whole video, so let's see how it works. Alright, ABomb79, I really appreciate the mic, and gonna put it to good use throughout the videos from now on, so we have good audio. Appreciate it, man. I'm at a friend's house today. He's got a 1980 MGB. It's been sitting here for about 3.5 years. It's been started every once in a while, but now the battery's dead, and I need to pull it out in the light to get to working on it. But got my tools over here. But the car won't even roll right now, so either the brakes are locked up or rear end's locked up. So I'm gonna jack it up and figure out why it won't move. Then we'll get out in the light and get it running. Gonna need a whack it. Alright, got the drum off and the axle's turning, so all it was the brakes being stuck to the drum. Here's an adjustment for the brakes, so I'm going to adjust these brakes and put the drum back on, put the wheel back on, and got to check the clutch. The clutch isn't working, so it's a hydraulic clutch, and see what's wrong with it. This is the reservoir for the hydraulic clutch, and it was empty, so I'm gonna put some fluid in it and see if we have a leak. Or I filled up the master cylinder with brake fluid, and now I'm underneath looking for a leak or anything. Went ahead and broke loose the slave cylinder bleeder there, trying to let it gravity bleed, but doesn't look like it's going to. And this hose is really soft, so might have a leak with that hose, but got to build some pressure up first before we can figure it out. So we'll bleed this clutch system and then go from there. Wasn't able to get to bleed the clutch. It's not wanting to pump up or anything, so I'm gonna have to get my vacuum pump from the shop and come back and do that later. We're also gonna go ahead and order a hose for the slave cylinder from the hard line because that hose is real soft. But now we're going to try to get it started. The battery is dead, so we've got to charge the battery and try to get it started.
Smell like gas.
Yeah. The gas smells like it's varnished, so we got new gas in it. I'll try to get this thing started. Start fluid into the carburetor. Yeah. Spring right there, good carburetor. Fire my truck up. Get some more juice running. Now try. Somebody doesn't want to fire. Maybe just the battery too weak. Yeah. Got enough torque to turn it over. It just needs to be spinning a little faster, probably. Yeah, a whole lot faster. It normally spins a lot faster. Yeah. Couldn't get it started because the battery's just gone, and even jumping it off wouldn't start it. So there's another problem with the steering. We're going to try to figure out what that problem is, and we're just going to have to get parts along the way and come back and finish the project. But let's see what's going on with the steering. So you can hear that steering sounds pretty bad. It's just a manual rack and pinion steering, but it's getting stuck. There's a little cap on it. This is the steering rack. There's a cap right there. I'm going to open that cap up, see what's in there, see if it's stripped out or not lubricated or whatever the case may be. And here you can see the gear. So there's a rock in it or something. Something just fell out. I don't know what that was, but something just fell out of it. After looking at this thing, I decided to take the lower cap off. And this isn't centered. Kind of like its bearing's gone. You can tell this thing's been sitting for a while. Spiders. Okay. A little play in it. Okay, so like I was thinking, it was a bearing gone bad. You can see I was moving it a little bit, and there went a little bearing. See right here? Oh, two. I see the bearing coming apart. So we're gonna have to replace this. We got a used one. See if it's any good. This is a used steering rack that the owner had already purchased, and the boots broke, but this one feels good. It's not popping or anything, so it looks like the same one, but let's try to get it in. Alright, looks like it's going to be pretty easy. You've got 4 bolts here. I'm going to go ahead and just take it loose like they did. There's 2 bolts there, 2 bolts on this side, and you got a little slit part slides on there, the screw to tighten it down, or a clamp. But just going to center the steering wheel, put the tire straight ahead, and put this one in, and we'll have to find some boots later.
I'm sure we got to go to Walmart today.
Always got to go to Walmart. Little homemade breaker bar set up there. Alright, there's the old one. So that bearing is shot. That's where that bearing's supposed to be. So that bearing is gone. Absolutely gone. Alright, new steering gear's in. This is the other end of the shaft that goes into the steering gear. Let me tell you, take the air filter, goes right here up to the carburetor. Take all that off, it's all in the way, so it's a ton easier just to go ahead and take it off before you even get started trying to work around it. But it's in, and so put the air breather back on it, or the air box back on it, and get it off the jack stands. We've got everything we can do done today. That's what it looks like with the air box back on it. You can see it's a lot tighter fit, so just take that thing off whenever trying to get to that clamp. Done with the first day of work on the MG. I've never worked on one of these before. It's a British car, but had a pretty good time. Got the rack and pinion put on, which is a used piece, but it's going to be a lot better than the old one. And we got the owner ordering some parts, got a battery, because we couldn't get the thing started on such low voltage, and even with the jump wires hooked up from my truck, it still wouldn't start. So getting a battery, gonna get some spark plugs, air filter, and the clutch line, because we need that clutch hydraulic hose in order to get that thing bled out. And we'll do that next time I'm over. So we just gotta wait till the parts come in now.